Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya, chapter 4, text 208. गोपीनाथ रूपे यदि करिया छेन भोजन, भक्ति देखाई ते कैल प्रसाद भक्षण. गोपीनाथ रूपे यदि. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime is now being described. After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described Madhavendra Puri's pastime, so the kheer, 12 pots were offered. All the 12 pots that were offered to Gopinath were offered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by the Pujari. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took 5 for the 5 of for his 4 associates and himself, and he returned. He returned the remaining pots, and then after that, as he was tasting the food, now Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is reminding us here that he was himself the Lord. So Gopinatha Rupe Yadi Kariya Chen Bhojan. In the form of Gopinath, although he had Kariya Chen Bhojan, he had himself honored the kheer. But Bhakti Dekhaite Kaila Prasada Bhakshan. Bhakti Dekhaite. But for the sake of setting an example for his devotees, for the devotees in general, Kaila Prasada Bhakshan, he took the prasad. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, but Krishna come in the mood of Srimati, of a devotee, the topmost devotee, Srimati Radharani. So, Srimati Radharani, after she would cook food for Krishna, she would very eagerly taste the remnants of Krishna's food. Similarly, Lord Chaitanya here is also tasting the remnants of Krishna's food. Bhakti dekhaite kaila prasada bhakshan. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu demonstrated that although he is God, he did not delight in his godhood. He delighted in devotion. So, he's showing devotees that when the Lord's prasad is offered, one should take it gratefully and honor it very joyfully, very devotionally. And that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. Bhakti. So, bhakti dikhaite. So, for the sake of demonstrating devotional service. Demonstrating. So, you want to demonstrate devotional service for the devotees and for people in general. Bhakti. How is devotional service to be performed? That's what, if devotional service is so wonderful that Krishna, who is the object of devotional service, becomes the subject to taste it. Being the recipient does not give as much taste as being the giver. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to demonstrate that bhakti and taste that bhakti, and thus bhakti dekhaite. For the sake of demonstrating bhakti, he came and he exhibited he came and descended and he exhibited bhakti, and one action of his exhibiting bhakti was that he honored the prasad. Nama sankirtane sei ratri gonaila, mangalarti dekhi prabhate chalila. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was absorbed in so much ecstasy that all night he just chanted. Nama sankirtane sei ratri gonaila. The whole night passed in Nam Sankirtan. Mangalarti dekhi prabhate chalila. Mangalarti dekhi. He saw the Mangalarti and prabhate chalila. He started off in the morning. Prabhate. Where did he start off? He started off onwards towards Puri. So all day and all night, whereas materialistic people want to have as much bodily gratification, whether it be eating, sex, sleeping, devotees want to all day and all night try to connect with Krishna as much as possible. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu connected with the Lord here. Mangalarati dekhi. He beheld the Mangalarati and Prabhate chalila. In the morning, he started off. Gopal Gopinath Puri Gosair Gun Bhakta Sange Shri Mukhe Prabhu Kaila Aswadan. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Ramuna relished the love, the qualities which all centered around love of 3 great personalities: Gopal, Gopinath, and Puri Gosai. So, Gopal and Gopinath are different manifestations of Krishna, and they both exhibited their loving nature in distinct ways. And Puri Gosai, Madhavendra Puri, of course, is the center of the pastime. And in one sense, The Lord is ultimately the center, but in terms of moving and shaking, of demonstrating bhakti, Madhavendra Puri is the center. Bhakta and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Bhakta Sange, in the association of devotees, Sri Mukhe Prabhu Kailasvadan. So, in the association of devotees, by speaking about their glory, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tasted those glories. Kare Asvadan. So, the whole process of bhakti is a process of tasting and relishing. The Lord relishes and the devotee relishes. And the more we speak about the Lord's glories, the more we relish also. So here, it is described that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by reciting this pastime, relished the nectar of the love and the loving qualities of these great personalities. Eita akhyane kahila dohar mahima prabhura bhakta vatsalyar bhakta prema sima. Now, Krishnadas Kaviraj is giving us the conclusion. What is the essence of the pastime in the way he is presenting it in Chaitanya Charitamrita? Eita akhyane kahila dohara mahima. So in this akhyan, in this pastime, dohara mahima, the mahima of two people is being told over here. What is that? Prabhura bhakta vatsalya. Prabhura bhakta vatsalya, the great devotion of the Lord, the great love of the Lord for his devotees. Prabhu refers to the Lord. So, the Prabhura Bhakta Vatsalya can have multiple meanings. It can mean, Prabhu can mean, it can mean Gopal, Gopinath, it can mean Lord Chaitanya also. So, Gopal and Gopinath did miraculous things to show their love for Lord Chaitanya, for Madhavendra Puri. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, by reciting the pastimes of Madhavendra Puri, showed his love for that person. So both ways, Prabhura Bhakta Vatsalya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what was his Bhakta Vatsalya? That he spoke Madhavendra Puri's pastime, he relished that pastime, he relished the verse which Madhavendra Puri had recited. He got transported into extraordinary level of ecstasy and he honored the kheer graciously by tasting Madhavendra Puri's love and Gopinath's love and all that. So, Prabhura Bhakta Vatsalya or Bhakta Prema Sima. Bhakta Prema Sima, the summit, the highest limit of the love of a devotee for the Lord. Bhakta Prema. Why Bhakta Prema Sima? Because who else can exhibit such devotion by which one can be transported to the highest levels of ecstasy? Bhakta Prema Sima. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has transported himself to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or rather Madhavendra Puri, demonstrated how a devotee is ready to sacrifice everything for the sake of the Lord's service, whereas he himself would not do even so much effort as to ask for food. Here, Madhavendra Puri is actually, Madhavendra Puri went hundreds and thousands of miles to get Chandan for the Lord. So, Bhakta Prema Sima, that is demonstrated through Madhavendra Puri. And now, after describing the essence of the pastime in the 212th text, which is the second last text, Madhavendra Puri, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes the Falashruti. What is the result of hearing? He says, Shraddha yukta haya iha shune ye jan Shri Krishna charane se paye prema dhan. Shraddha yukta haya, faithfully, iha shune ye jan, those people who hear this pastime faithfully, what will happen to them? Shri Krishna charane se paye prema dhan. Shri Krishna charane, under the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, they will attain Krishna prema. Now when we hear this faithfully, at one level, just hearing the sound vibration of the Lord's the pastimes of the Lord and his devotee, that is purifying, and that itself will stimulate love for Krishna. But along with that, when we hear such pastimes, when we meditate on such pastimes, then with faith that actually the Lord does such wonderful things and the devotees do such wonderful things in reciprocation with the Lord. So when we hear this, then our faith increases. Krishna is real. Krishna is for real. Krishna's love for us is for real. And it is really possible for us to also express our love for him and eventually enter into that world of love. And therefore what happens? We become more inspired. We become more committed to practice devotional service, and gradually, by that committed practice of devotional service, Pai Premadhan, we will also attain love for Krishna. We will attain Premadhan, the supreme treasure. So the fruit of hearing such wonderful pastimes is the attainment of the treasure of love for God. Sri Rupa Raghunath Padeyar Ash Chaitanya Charitamrit Kahe Krishna Das. Sri Rupa Raghunath Pade, unto the lotus feet of Rupa and Raghunath Padeyar Ash, with the desire to attain attain the mercy of Rupa Raghunath, falling at their feet, praying at their feet, holding on to their feet. Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishna Das. So Krishna Das is speaking Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is the honorific that is used for him. His name is Krishnadas. And so while he is signing off in this pastime, he uses his own name, Krishnadas. When we refer to him, we usually refer to him with the honorifics, Kaviraj Goswami also with him. But his name is Krishnadas, and sometimes he can also be referred to in brief as Krishnadas. So a devotee recites the pastimes of the Lord with the desire with the blessings of senior devotees and with the desire for those blessings. And in that way, when we perform the kirtan, when we glorify the Lord humbly, we attract His mercy and we also awaken our love for Krishna. We attain Premadhan. Thank you.